Hello.
Good heavens, do I actually sound like this?
I know, it's freaky, huh?
Okay, so what got each and every one of you into voice acting, and how do you come to, like, with such problems like stuttering or forgetting your lines or perhaps emphasizing your vocal range, how do you overcome those problems?
Well, what led me into voice acting was being a singer. I started doing that stuff, session work and things like that, and I just always had a proclivity for it. You know how like a lot of kids, little kids will draw pictures, and they're all 5 years old, and they're all real cute until one comes along and you look at it and go, wow, this kid I could make some money from, right? It's like, in my case, I just always liked doing voices. I was always pairing with my teachers and my family members and stuff, and one thing led to another, and here we are all these years later. It's just something I was kind of born doing. How about you guys? Voice?
Well, I mean, I always had a facility, and again, for me, it was like from the age of like five years old on up, I would walk home from school doing the Warner Brothers characters. I would do this when I was walking along, and they said,
He still does that.
No wonder he got beat up.
They said, did he go, George? Which way did he go? Shut up, shut up, all those characters. And they sent me to the school psychologist, and they really did, actually. They wanted to know what made me tick. And you know, so for me, it was about never wanting to be me and losing myself. You know, my problem was I couldn't speak as myself, not that I had trouble disappearing into characters. So from there, I just somehow made this journey into stand-up comedy and impressions. So my path has been a little different. I never had this as a goal. I fell sideways into it from the world of stand-up comedy and being a mimic, and it's taken on a life of its own. So it's not a very helpful answer, but it's my truth, unfortunately. I mean, training, musical training is helpful. Acting training is helpful. Improvisation, you know, letting go, and you know, these are the things that are the skills of the friends that I have in this business that you know carry them.
I fell back on it because I got fired from Wetzel's Pretzels. Who knew? But no, all of us have, and that's important for those of you that are actors, voice actors out there to know, because the question we get often is, how do you get into this gig and all that? Without exception, you guys, absolutely without exception, everybody with whom I work has a stand-up background, a music background. Mine is primarily music and then theater. They're all performers first. In other words, we all became actors and performers first. I don't know anybody that just showed up in LA because they did a great Fred Flintstone and they're working. You know what I mean? Everybody. Now, whether you get started earlier or later, I don't care. You go down the line. Tress, Nancy, you know, Jen Hale, Tara Strong, DiMaggio, Billy West, all of us have music, performing, improv background. And that is why the characters become so dear and so authentic, is because there's guts behind them. It's not sort of just a goofy sound. You have another question, sir? Oh, you asked once. I'm sorry, you can't ask another one. But thank you.
Is that good? Well, actually, oh, thank you.